Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, angelic rainbow warriors of the tribe of New Earth. Happy 9/9 Galactic Portal Day. Very powerful new energies coming in. These electromagnetic scalar plasma waves from the great central sun are beaming to Earth the final sequences of the divine harmonic blueprint for the full manifestation and anchoring of the fifth dimension into this timeline. With the higher patterns of cosmic rays flowing in, we had a timeline reset and massive blasts of white source light appearing on the Schumann charts as amplitudes 30, 28, 44, 36, 32, and 51 hertz, one after another, pulsing in all day. We have also had over the last several days light language appearing on the charts that look a lot like Morse code. Some of the light languages coming in are the codes of Noah. The covenant of the crystal arcs have returned and are bridging heaven and earth for the full reconnection of 3D and the celestial. The Holy Grail cups have been filled with adamantine particles to prepare our sacred vessels for our quantum leap of consciousness into homo-luminous beings of eternal life. The elixir of immortality has been poured into the central channel of our ground crew of 144,000 to embody our solar light bodies of the eternal white flame. We, as the torchbearers, transmit our sacred flame to Gaia and all her children to assist in this great ascension process. The dragon lines are completely online and the royal lyrans of New Lemuria are activated and rising. There are 99 sky beings that connect the shaman to the great mystery. The most powerful are the thunder beings. Thunderbird and Thunder Horse are with us now. I met the queen of the Thunder Horse in Death Valley on the way to my sacred Condor. She granted me access through the most powerful portal to return to my queen of 12D Venus. She was a magnificent white Mustang of the most brilliant light. We bowed to each other as her tribe looked on as witness to the Hieros Gamos, our collective rebirth in unconditional love. We have 144,441 coming into the field for full activation, which also happens to be a 9/9 portal. As our crystalline 12-strand DNA embodies our new avatar of 144 codons of infinite potential, we connect etherically through the dragon grid and bring heaven to earth through our pure intent and divine will. Aho! And with these powerful energies coming in, we had many other earth changes. Massive flooding in the Sudan, White Nile state, France, record rainfall flooding, more floods in Mexico, Ecuador, South America, and Uganda. Over the last 24 hours, we had many powerful activations, 141 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, most powerful on the Ring of Fire, again today 5.8. Earlier today, Costa Rica, Central America, 4.4, Divine 44. In the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.5. Multiple activations again today, Root Chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands, 5.1. Then the 5.8 most powerful Tonga, Philippines 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. Puerto Rico 3.2, Divine Masculine, New Atlantis Energy, Owen Fracture Zone 4.6. Southeast of Easter Island again today 5.2. South of Fiji Island 5.3. Very deep 593. 8.8 portal, Lionsgate, Canada 3.0. Fiji another 4.1. South Sandwich 5.1. In the portal, Pakistan 3.4. Smith Valley, Nevada 3.3. 33 Mastery. Southeast of Easter Island another activation 4.6. Guam 4.5. Peru 4.7. Alaska and the Crown 5.1. Coast of Oregon 3.2. Fiji 4.5. Rio Del California 4.3. Afghanistan, where the three holy mountains Tian Shan, Kunlun, Himalayan in the south merge together, the sacred apex, the trident, the trinity, 4.5, Council of 9 coming in, 214 kilometers depth, Aleutian Islands 3.6, Hotan, China 4.5, another 9 activation for the 9-9 portal. Valdez, Alaska 3.5, Indonesia 4.4, Okinawa, Japan 4.7, Itsu Islands, Japan 4.3, and then another powerful activation, Peru, South America, Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama 4.6, 97 kilometers depth. The whole ring of fire again lit up today, the Kundalini of Mother Earth rising through this great ascension. We are being activated every day in every way. Burning skeleton coming in. 999. The light surges. Let us continue now with the current Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 29 degrees, 1 minute Libra. The sun is at 17 degrees, 42 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 18 degrees Virgo. 2 girls playing with a Ouija board. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 0 degree Libra. 3 mounds of knowledge on a philosopher's head from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, 2 days ago, the Queen of Fire. And today, on this 9-9 portal, she draws the card 14, King of Fire. The keywords proactive, dauntless, inspirational, vital, powerful, passionate, charismatic, involved. Key phrases: ground and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. Meaning, the King of Fire is a charismatic leader. He is passionate, and his passion is something others find inspiring because it is focused, grounded, and creative. He is the perfect team leader. He can draw to him the people who are necessary for a project to be completed, and every single person will want to play a part to help bring his vision to life. Some may see the King of Fire as an ideas man, but they only have to observe, and they will soon discover that he is very proactive. He likes to be involved, to get his hands dirty, and he will remain involved from inception to completion. The King of Fire is also fearless, dauntless in fact. He is lion-hearted, and the vital heartbeat of his court. He is not afraid of hard work, but he also respects and moves through his day with the awareness that he is only a part of the whole. He is a necessary part, but still just a part, and one that can be replaced if his ventures fail. This is why the King of Fire works tirelessly to fulfill his role, and despite his gregarious ways and charismatic nature, is at the core a very unassuming and respectful man. It is why he calls upon and makes use of those around him. He understands that he is but one man, and in order to rule well, he must be willing to delegate. In essence, he must be willing to share his power and his glory with others. If the King of Fire appears in your reading, it symbolizes the wisdom of knowing that even those who are leaders are part of a team. Every wise leader has people around them who perform tasks that help them to keep things running smoothly. The same wise leader respects their team and appreciates the efforts made on their behalf. He symbolizes the importance of being interested and involved from beginning to end. He asks us not to start something, delegate, and then walk away. 99937 into 73, heaven on earth through the 999 portal. And now from Divine Sistar of the Light, S.A. Smith, huge energetic day, CMEs, earthquakes, solar storms, the 9-9 portal is here. This is always a high energy day in general, but today we have a plethora of events happening. Massive energies have been flooding in at this now moment. Our magnetosphere is lighting up because of the energies arriving. We also have solar flares popping off. A CME is expected to arrive at any moment. Plus you can expect to see more action off the sun. Schumann resonance is actually finally responding to these large energies. This is a day to manifest. Use these big energies for you. Manifest whatever you need in your world today. These energies will help you do just that. This is going to be an amazing day. We lightworkers thrive when conditions are like this. Depending on where you are on your ascension journey, ascension symptoms may be present. Today is a day all about flow. Close your eyes and allow your body and your mind to flow in the energies. Feel them within you. Feel the current. Feel the endless possibilities. Do you feel it? That's all you, connecting into the collective energies. Enjoy these amazing portal energies and manifest your world. The only limits today are those you believe to be there. Wake up, Lightworker. Your time is now. From agirlintheuniverse.com. Today from Isis Channelings, 9-9, Venus, Inanna, at Gate of Communication, at Throat Chakra, with New Moon and Spica. Number 99 carries the highest vibration of the Trinity, a vibration of completion of karmic lessons and movement into wholeness and fulfillment, and thus a transcendence into a new spiral of evolution of consciousness and ascension. 9 represents the completion of a gestation period of a human fetus and the beginning of its human incarnation, transformation. 9 is the sacred number dedicated to the goddess called Navratri. In Sanatan Dharam, Hinduism, celebrating Parvati, Sarasvati, and Kali, Durga, as the triple forces of creation, preservation, and ultimate destruction of evil to birth a new reality. 9 is a proverbial phoenix that rises anew from its own ashes after its shamanic death to its old identity. It is this aspect of 9, the transcendence, transformation into a higher ascension spiral of consciousness of one's soul's purpose, that opens the gates for Venus, Inanna, at gates of communication, Spica, and then there is the aspect of Spica, cosmic twin of Venus, and keeper of the sacred feminine mysteries, and brightest star, symbol of sovereignty of the Virgin Priestess constellation. On a superficial level, Spica represents the divine feminine aspect of abundance, harvest, birthing the new age, Horus, Persephone, as Ceres, Demeter. Isis, or more appropriately, you reap as you sow. However, if one is to dive deeper, Spica is the bridge of transcendence that unites the polar opposites, masculine, feminine, spirit, matter, divine consciousness, human awareness. Spica births the priestess, priest, through the bridge, key, into higher awareness, consciousness, in order to manifest a new reality. Transcendence is supported by the pillars of sovereignty, and thus supported by the two pillars of transcendence and sovereignty. Number 9 in Spica, Venus Inanna enters the 5th gate of communication on its ascent journey to regain her crown as Queen of Heaven and Earth as the Gemini metagoddess. Venus Inanna retrieves her lapis lazuli necklace at her throat, symbolizing her ascent into greater perception via listening, gleaning the truth, filtering the divine wisdom from the lies, illusions, ego voice, and simultaneously embodying the courage to give voice to this truth with compassion. Look towards the western evening sky at dusk on 9-9 to see Venus conjunct the new moon as you state your intentions to be the courageous voice of your sovereign truth that supports not only you but also the many voices that are being threatened into silence by political and religious laws favoring the rule of patriarchy, not only in the Eastern world but also in the so-called advanced Western world. The presence of Spica will bring the alchemy of magic to amplify these intentions. Recently, an intense shamanic death and rebirth was orchestrated for me personally, where I passed through the 7 gates of the underworld into the temple of the womb of Mother Isis Hathor, Gaia, on 8-8, Heliacal of Sirius, first gate of the Lion's Gateway, and then died an intense shamanic death on the 2nd Lion's Gate portal of the Sun, Regulus conjunct, which interestingly is linked to the ascension of Mother Mary, according to some schools of thought, which others ascribe it to Spica, Sun conjunction, on the 22nd, 23rd of August, which also happened to be the 2nd full moon, blue moon in Aquarius. And finally, it was on the dark moon of Leo on the 6th of September, the 3rd final gate of the Lion's Gateway, that I was shown the path of my shamanic rebirth and transcendence. Though physically weakened by this whole process and the strong need to incubate, I find it interesting that yesterday my throat chakra began clearing, and today morning, as Venus Inanna is poised to enter the gateway of communication, I was given the guidance to once again realign with my path and purpose, with my voice, and let the universe find the highest path of fruition. The recent heartbreaking events worldwide, especially with respect to the repression of feminine rights and voice, had me doubting the value of my posts, which primarily aim for the resurrection of the sovereign divine feminine energy for the birth of the ascended child, New Age. Indeed, it seemed farcical in the face of these recent events. But as I connected with the divine today, I felt the energetic spark in my throat chakra, along with the guidance that the transcendence of the ages, end of the Pisces age and beginning of the Aquarian age, meant shamanic death would rain upon us via the challenges of fire and water, and that is exactly the stimulus needed for the transcendence, transformation of the feminine as the fierce feminine, armed and resilient with the sword of courage, truth, and faith, as it is this aspect of the warrior feminine that will resurrect, transform the masculine, so that both may then birth the new age of light, Horus. Our intentions, our truth, our voice, our faith and trust, and our inner sovereign guidance and wisdom to birth the resurrection of light. These are our swords of light, our weapons that we must wield as embodiments of the fierce feminine, Sekhmet, Durga, Kali, the aspect that destroys the old so that the new may birth. This is our path and purpose, our reason for incarnation. Wish you a powerful month-long gateway of communication. May your truth pierce the veils of patriarchal control and domination, and the sacred feminine emerge victorious, free, and empowered, and light and grace and joy. Be the change you want to see. Sake Na, from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com, and from Jane 108 Academy. The 9 planets, the Navagraha, Jane's epiphany on magic squares of the 9 planets, code 999 revealed. Here's yet another amazing but quite unusual numerical revelation code, breaking series based upon the ancient attributes of the Hindu 9 planets and how they relate to specific numbers. Often in my research, I make the general claim that everything in mathematics has its roots or basis in the number 3, the Trinity. This code 999 revealed clearly shows that this whole investigation was based on 3, the magic square of 3 times 3, or 3 by 3, that was written in 9 various ways, depicts the dance of the 9 planets. We start with 3, then 3 by 3, which is 9 numbers contained within the square. Then with the 9 variations, we see that there are 9 by 9, or 9 times 9 equal 81, or 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 to the 4th numbers contained with the astronomical matrix. And finally, the revelation that the total sum of all 81 numbers is 9 times 9 times 9, or 9 cubed, or 3 to the 6th power. We have in effect climbed the dimensional ladder from 9 to 9 times 9, or 9 by 9, to 9 times 9 times 9. My question would be, did the ancient Vedic rishis, the learned ones who composed this galaxy of numbers, knew it was 9 cubed? Was it by design or chance? Either way, there is more to be revealed. Cubic also suggests the underpinning crystalline matrix of the creation. Essentially, this journey of the 9 planets, the Navagraha from ancient scriptures, is a tribute to the multidimensionality of 9. 9 is the secret code that reveals the secret geometry and symmetry of the astronomical and numerical world. From Jane 108academy.com, and that's JAIN 108academy.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Celia Fenn, 99 Portal, 9th of September 2021. Today is the 99 Portal of Consciousness. It is a time when we are able to pause and find our balance in our own master energy. It has been almost a month since the Lion's Gate, and we have been moving through the intense chaos in the wake of a huge leap that we made in August. We may be finding it hard to achieve balance. I know I am. My body is acutely aware of the high-frequency energy that is being asked to hold as my soul embodies more fully, and as we integrate more and more light codes from the sun and from the galaxy and beyond. This is our master initiation for 2021-22. At this point, we must stand in our power and look forward as we begin to create this new time spiral. At times like this, I always think of the Lady Master, Mary Magdalene. She held the Holy Grail and the light of Christ consciousness so that we can move forward and evolve. She called together the pure ones and anchored the golden diamond light on earth. She never faltered as she completed her work as an avatar of the new consciousness. Today, let us remember Mary Magdalene and the Cathars as we become the new avatars for the new earth. We can hold love, compassion, light, integrity, freedom, and purity of heart as we create the new earth. Have a beautiful 9/9, everyone. May peace and joy be with you, even in this challenging time. And from the Order of the Star, the 9/9 Gateway. Numbers hold their own vibration, and every year on the 9th day of the 9th month, there is a strengthening and activation of the number 9 energy, creating the 9/9 Gateway. In numerology, the number 9 is known as the number of endings and completions. However, there is so much more to it as well. Looking a bit deeper, the number 9 is believed to signify enlightenment and the creation of this universe. As Nikola Tesla once said, if you knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, you would have a key to the universe. It may seem odd that a number could hold a key to the universe, but if you think about it, all creation follows a numerical order. A single cell divides into 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, and this continues until human life is created. If you look at the patterns in nature, there is always mathematical symmetry and geometry. Mathematics was not something that was invented, it was something that was discovered, and through numbers we can actually begin to understand in a different way how this universe was created. The number 9 is the last single-digit number, which is why it's synonymous with endings. But if we take all the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and add them all together, we get 36. If we further break this number down to the final digital root by adding the digits 3 plus 6, we get 9. Here 9 represents the sum of it all, the totality of all the numbers of creation, and perhaps provides the first clue of why 9 holds the key to the universe. When we look at a circle, we know that it's a perfect 360 degrees, and when we add these digits together, we get 9. We also have 1,440 minutes in a day, which also adds to 9. And we have 86,400 seconds in a day, which also adds to 9. In astrology, we also concentrate on the 9 planets of the solar system, and the 36 vertices of the sacred Merkaba also adds to 9. The meaning and significance of the number 9 runs deep. It represents everything and nothing all at the same time. It is the whole circle and the empty space that is inside of it. On the 9th day of the 9th month, we can tap into the wisdom of the number 9 and tune into its vibration. We can tune into the totality of who we are, the universe, and the vast emptiness as well. Seeing as 2021 is a number 5 year in numerology, this year the 9/9 Gateway holds the added vibration of 5. This is enhanced because 9 plus 9 plus 5 equals 23, which also reduces down to 5. The number 5 represents the creative process of change. How have you changed and shifted this year? Where have you been called to embrace the creative process of change? Change usually requires an ending of sorts, and perhaps we are all able to see what that ending is as we reach this point in the calendar year. What needs to end so change can begin? This is a power question or perhaps even journal prompt you can work with on this day. From ForeverConscious.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Raylene Brady, 9/9 change is imminent. Humanity as a whole are amidst the contractions and labor of a delivery of grand proportions. As we step forth into our hyperstellar compression state, our birthing chambers, know that this grand golden delivery is assured, a done deal. Be as midwives for our beloved Gaia, as we bring forth our divine innate consciousness into true remembrance. Our golden source code held within is flooding the heart and minds of humanity. Oscillate your precious crystalline cells to resonate within the frequencies anchoring into your being through the Earth star current birth changes and radiate peace, joy, and harmony. Never underestimate your capacity to anchor and alchemize your starry essence. Our elemental makeup is her elemental makeup, one and the same. State aloud, I command all entropy, death, and decay in my thoughts, emotions, body, and cells to dissolve and transmute. I send forth this decree as a call within the collective cellular state, providing smooth transition for all. It only takes one step more to ground and alchemize for all of humanity, and the kingdom collectives residing both on the surface and within the diamond crystalline core of our beloved galactic Gaia. Do not underestimate the power held within your atoms, cells, and electrons. State aloud, O atoms, cells, electrons, within this form of mine, be all light. Visualize the central sun in the center of every atom and molecule of your physical body. Visualize the crystalline memory banks of the planet, expelling all that is not in accord with what the divine harmonic and stellar aspects of our beloved Earth Mother is calling forth. All discordant frequencies and memories are also resurfacing from the depths of our collective unconscious, from our cells and our DNA through what is occurring now within the collective. All is intricately linked. We are integrating en masse in order to fully be our all. The Earth and therefore your higher selves have called this collective integration forth, and as the karmic entanglements of falsity release from both within and without through the one heart, remain rest assured that you are all aiding the Earth in heralding in a grand, golden birthing of incomprehensible change. This is called forth from the heart of Christos, the great central sun, and indeed this is a divine dispensation. Do not doubt your capacity to transmute it all. Through the recent lunar, solar eclipse, solar flare emissions, and the 8-8 Lionsgate opening, we have catapulted ourselves into a new state of being, one of metamorphic magnitude. We are now radiating our bioluminescence. Rise, Homo Luminous, rise, and on this 99th day know that as one portal closes, another gateway opens, and so the cycles spiraling within great cycles continue. Be as divine creatrix wombs, as you are surely adept at anchoring the magnitude of this within your own vessel now, as both bestower and receiver of the metamorphic gifts, fully and freely oscillating within the frequencies of our divine solar plasmic beingness. In this knowing we are perfectly placed and sincerely serving and bringing harmonious flow to the shaking and quaking occurring at this juncture, as we enter the realms of grace, gratitude, and godhood. Be bright, be blessed, Raylene. And from divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba, beloved ascending souls, today we welcome the 9-9 portal, one that has been kindly introduced by the new moon a few days ago, and that set the perfect frequency for us to begin a creational process. For number 9 indicates transformations, endings, and hence new beginnings, with the following transfiguration that comes when we awaken our consciousness and pass from a lower state of being into a higher one. Number 9 is a confirmation of the beginning to the very end, of the completion of a cycle. It invites us to let go of everything that is not serving our higher purpose, until we empty ourselves, until we create the inner space to allow this new frequency to invade our entire being. This is a time when many are beginning a new physical journey into a new desired destination. Others may be already ending a cycle of pain, entering into a new harmonic state of being. We all have our unique way to leave an old stage and cross this new harmonic portal, one in which Pleiadians, as benevolent love-light masters, are helping us moving from more limitations into the infinite possibilities that come when we finally embrace unconditional love, our true potential, and choose to cross this threshold, stepping into a new harmonic timeline. As I always say, we are forever ending, beginning anew, with this eternal cosmic spiral. For we never end. On the contrary, we are just beginning to discover the many realms that exist within creation and its infinite wisdom. Number 9 is represented in the tarot by the Hermit, which is giving us the message to be wise, move inward, and like the hermit, focus on our inner light, truth, to walk among the shadows until we reach the new shore, using only our inner light as the only compass to navigate through our current reality. For we need nothing more to be able to discern which way is aligned with our true self and which ones do not serve any longer. This is where we are during this month of September, as this 9-9 portal emphasizes a place of rejuvenation and renewal. for us to being purified and with a higher clarity our new path. And even if the path of solitude is not always easy, it is essential to listen to our own inner divine guidance before giving birth to this new reality, in which we have already a higher aspect of us dwelling in it. This is where we still find ourselves at the moment, into a path of constant integration, of the wisdom that our souls hold within, and that we continue decoding as we evolve step by step, a process of wisdom embodiment that requires time for us to rest, heal, and clear ourselves so we can continue with this endless process. I wish you a loving 9-9 portal and wonderful new beginnings, beloved ones. May all you create be in perfect alignment with your illumined path. With infinite love, Natalie M from StarseedSoul.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. On the 9th day of the 9th month, we have the 9-9 portal. 9 is the number of endings, completion. Out with the old, wipe the slate clean to start with the new. But such important transitions don't happen that smoothly overnight. The old and the new is overlapping because change happens all the time. Number 9 also represents the energy of creation. The 9-9 portal is an opportunity for you to tap into the energy of creation and allow it to guide you forward. Surrender to the process. Tune into the energy of creation that will help you clear the old out of your system and open up to the powerful new high-frequency golden light that will flow into the empty spaces within your system. Now is the time to step into your power and work on your mission. We are also supported by the energy of the sun coming into the planetary system right now. It can cause a lot of chaos and pressure, but don't worry. Everything will work out just fine. We are creating the new relationships blueprint, and the old will be replaced with the new ways of living, being, doing, relating, little by little. Everything will fall into place. The best you can do is to bring your energy to the highest possible level to get the best out of the 9-9 portal. Raise your vibration and release the old. Follow the guidance of your soul and rise. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. Blessed 909 Gateway family, what's been emotionally out of balance and unstable is continually surfacing to release layer by layer. Collectively, the light codes are waking us all up to the truth of unhealthy choices and behaviors. Today is sparking awareness in others on how they have treated you. Understanding this within yourself is also showing you that you have been treated poorly, taken advantage of, and used. Avoiding this truth to this depth has been a necessary coping mechanism. However, now this has now evolved into a greater of understanding the bigger picture. Lessons have been learned, and you know to not repeat them again. Before continuing forward in new, renewed, healthier emotional relationships, healing and balance for all the people involved from the past is needed to complete for harvest. God's intention is for you to receive back what's yours on so many levels through this process. Quick final judgments are cutting off all remaining cords attached to you. This is the end of multiple lifetimes and generations of being drained, robbed, and experiencing suffering from other people's behaviors toward you. Soul healing is happening for you to know who you really are, and for you to thrive and prosper, being your authentic self. Moving forward, nothing and no one can tear down or take what you create. Understanding your emotions and situations in a new light is fully supporting your spiritual expansion with Source. This is part of the great awakening we are in. All is surfacing from the shadows. Release control today and take a chance on God's plan on your path of evolution. Relax, slow down, and find pleasure in the little things today, being present. Rest and meditate. Find quiet time to reflect, making space for the inner transformation happening now. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Light calling, cellular light expression is here. The light advancement of you, expanding light trajectory. For the answer to every question lies in the light mechanics of nature. No vibrational upgrades are encoded within your landscape. It is simply the task of vibrationally aligning and feeling the magnetic pull of Mother Gaia. For your light task is simply to feel the resonance of Earth, the calling within every cell, to feel this light alliance. As you continue this light exercise, your advancement will continue to unfold as the planetary upgrades continue. Like a never-ending shower of light, see the task before you as the natural light progression of your mission. What will follow is the light expansion of your multidimensional light capabilities. The light task of Earth Gaia, light body attunement. Light expansion is here as we journey to light, sending waves of cosmic love, galactic light alliance, the Arcturians and Karen. As you anchor light, share light, we collectively become light. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. From September 9th through September 15th, 2021, Gene Key 47, Oppression, Transmutation, Transfiguration. The core message that contemplation teaches us is that feeling fear is safe. That is, fear does not feel safe, but it is safe to feel it. Similarly, as we approach pain of any sort, instead of flinching through contemplation, we soften into it. When someone is physically wounded, our immediate instinct is to behave gently and calmly around them. Contemplation applies the same wisdom inwardly. We all carry tender emotional wounds of one sort or another. The touch of contemplation is the gentlest, most all-forgiving touch. When you feel any level of pain, this is the spirit in which you need to approach yourself. Excerpt from The Art of Contemplation, and from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 47. Oppression. The lake is drained of all water, remembering the precious gift of life, even when facing the darkest hour. Transfiguration is the bliss of devotion. Transmutation is vitality and commitment. Oppression is dissatisfied half-heartedness. Elation and communication. Thus the superior man will sacrifice his life to attain his purpose. The bottom line is that our oppression, the particular nuances and flavors of our suffering and karma during this lifetime, are exactly equivalent to the greatness of our inner light. Their purpose is to awaken that light. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways, from GeneKeys.com. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, square Vesta in Libra. We may feel conscious of toxic forces at work, governments, rules, bosses, authorities, and personal relationships too. Perhaps there is an undertone, a play for power, a grasp for control. Concentrate on what is most important. As Holy Priestess, Vesta's service in Libra is to create allies, bless relationships, build bridges, make connections. We become super focused on harmony, equality, and peace, but there is also a tendency towards blinkered behavior, refusing to acknowledge complexity and shadows. Be open to implementing change where change is needed to restore balance. If you are unsure of where to start, ask yourself, what is absolutely sacred? Sometimes unconscious motivations and shadows jumble those letters to spell out scared. Check in with yourself, and your number one priority is repeatedly being snuffed out. Maybe there are deeper forces in the psyche at work. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself, inner voices that reveal early conditioning. Devote yourself to the truth. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 9, Red Solar Moon. The number 9 is called solar, and its keywords are realizing, intention, and pulse. The energy of a wave spell has a discernible dynamic pattern, all linked by the color of the day that started off the wave spell. If day 1 is red, then day 5, day 9, and the 13th day are all red as well. These are like gear changes. Today is the 9th day and most intense shift in energy. Number 9 is very powerful, and therefore wherever you put your energy today, that high gear will speed things up for you. Today is Red Moon, which represents purified flow and universal water. The moon tries to show us that relinquishing control is actually good for us. It forces us to chill out and relax. If you haven't had trouble letting go lately, ask yourself why. Have you lost your trust in the universe? Do you lack confidence in the future? These fears actually mess our plans up because we always interfere with them. As far as you know, the universe may have something for you just around the corner, but if impatience diverts your attention, you can miss out. Today, however, is no ordinary red moon day. It's red solar moon, and as the name suggests, it is sending out mixed messages. The number 9 is solar power, and it's full of intention. How do we deal with these polar opposites of the moon? Easy. Make it your intention to chill out and go with the flow. Insist that distractions and dramas do not get in the way of your downtime. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Solar Moon, Kin 9, 9th of September 2021, Realizing Life Flow, 992021 equal 23 equal 995 equal 914 equal 95 equal 14 equal 5, 99 endings portal, day codes 9 endings destiny service humanity grace, 23 the royal star of the lion, support protection strength, 14 media publicity promotion recognition, 5 freedom change transformation liberation month year codes, 9 endings destiny service humanity grace, 5 freedom change transformation liberation, 14 media publicity promotion recognition, Kin 9 equal destiny service compassion endings, Kin 9 tone 9 9th of September equal 999 triple divine destiny code, a divinely feminine flowing day, cleansing our new earth. Day 9 in the red mother dragon wave spell where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love in the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are using our intention to pulse forth our loving energy, purifying all resistance in order to realize the flow of the universal waters through our bodies and our new world. The waters are breaking. Tone of creation, solar tone 9 in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power pulse, essence intention. The 9th day of the red dragon wave spell is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience, so we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization. The focus in this wave spell is nurturing and self-love, which forms a solid foundation for everything else that follows. Solar tone kin have beautiful, radiant hearts that have the power to melt other people's heart walls. When our hearts are filled with love, we can pulsate that frequency throughout eternity, which melts all density, resistance, and negativity. Everything yields to the power of pulsing, unconditional love. As we focus our intention on being more loving beings, we realize greater flow in our lives as we become one with the forces of creation. Unleash your sensuality and passion today, allowing your inner goddess to dance and flow with the universal waters of creation. The goddess has returned in all her feminine glory. Alleluia. Today's question is, how can I realize the creative flow of unconditional love through my inner goddess and pulse with all creation? Divine blessings for your beautiful flowing dance, pulsing with the goddess of love. In La Kekalakin, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 9, Red Solar Moon, 1033 coming in. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to purify, realizing flow. I seal the process of universal water with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of life force. And on this powerful 9-9 gateway activation, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations on PayPal for our daily living expenses, 444 coming in. So if you'd like to help us to be able to continue bringing these transmissions to the world, and you'd like to assist us in continuing our work, you can make a monthly pledge at our link at whitegoldeagle.com. We also have many powerful teachings and trainings on Patreon, 144 coming in, which you can check out on our website, primedisclosure.com. Just click on Patreon Teachings and Transmissions at the top of the page. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mariana Buriana, for your donation today. Thank you for another donation. Very kind of you, Sister of the 99. We appreciate your support. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so at our PayPal link at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to thank everyone also for supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, and other beautiful works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and a powerful 9-9 gateway alignment code from Ulrich Agard. Pleiades 1 messages, September 9, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Duality continues to be exposed for cures. Magnetic tensions decrease. Conclusions of cycles in progress. Special remonitoring authorized. Attention, FDH, special projector support started. 76% non-regressive. FDH, special reverberation of projector, 75% non-regressive. The light celebrates. Tech 1 plus harmonizations are initiated. Next, 98% non-regressive. Attention, Eliar Flowers, the artist, master collector, projector aimed. Ethics 11 achieved, 97% non-regressive. PTA +++ 11 projection, 71% non-regressive. PTA +++ 11 reverberation, 71% non-regressive. Divine providences are taken. Restoration of order takes place. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating Nevic grid building from disclosurenews.it. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Ulrich Agard, 9-9 Galactic alignment. I instate your name. Now align my whole being to the pure source light codes coming to us on this 9-9 gateway. I invoke these pure source light codes to pass through every atom, cell, electron within this form of mine, flowing through, filling and renewing every cell of my mind and body right now, only leaving my true essence. I stand open and grateful, receiving these powerful key codes of light from the galactic diamond, the great central sun. And so it is, 9-9. And with that, beloved beings of light, have a most beautiful and blessed 9-9 galactic activation. And have a powerful coming weekend, the next 3 days, 10, 11, 12. Very powerful energies coming in, especially with the 9-11 redemption codes coming in. We are being redeemed. We are being raptured. This is it. Keep holding the line, anchoring the light deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama, and rise to the highest of highs, the holiest temple, the holiest of holies, and shower your heavenly golden light down upon Gaia and all her children. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, and keep shining brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.